Alright. Roll back, Musa. I understand we got class with the Messiah tonight, right? The one and only true Messiah, AMUN E, okay? Or you can say, Yahshua, right? Or you can say Ahmed, right? Muhammad, right? Mahmoud, right? In the end, okay? So it's Ahmed at birth, right? It's Muhammad in prophecy, right? It's Mahmoud, right? In the end, okay? Understand that? Right? You can have class with this divine brother, right? Keyword brother, right? So understand that, Israel, right? It's 6 months. We know this now, right? And we also know that August 12, 2030, New Jerusalem, right? You read about that in Revelations, in the little book, the Bible, right? We'll be here on the planet, a crystal city. And those is in the holy tablets, right? And I advise you all get that. Because that is your first weapon, right? And shield of truth, right? The holy tablets is the foundation, right? Understand that. Really understand that. So this is our series here from Enos to We Knows, right? Enos means a forgetful being. If you don't know, now you know, right? So we know, okay? We know now. We know what's going on. We know the earth is basically another pole shift going on, right? We know that the Nunagi, right, are coming at us, right? Our future is truly coming at us as our past, right? Communicating to us in our present, right? Within the now, right? It's here, right? We know this, right? We take the T off there, we got here. We take the W off where? We got here, all right? So we know that here and now is the time, all right? We understand that, fam. And right, we also, as already said, you know, the 144,000 will receive their barytheric glands, right? In Antarctica, that's where they'll receive that, which was subsequently buried beneath the ice. All right, now questions regarding Venus. The planet has never supported life. All right, Venus formed as a highly energetic incandescent body. All right, essentially a captured protostar. All right, around 3 billion years ago. All right, it remained geologically unstable, dominated by extreme volcanism and dense toxic atmosphere. Cooling is occurring gradually from the poles toward the equator, but conditions comparable to Earth's early history persist, making habitation impossible. All right. Now, family reported anomaly observed near Ra, the sun, right, during a solar flare appearing close to Mercury's projected path is attributed to image processing artifacts rather than a physical object, right? Discussion then turns to the nature of magnetism and electricity, prompted by observations that the human heart generates a magnetic field far stronger than that of the brain. All right, magnetism, family, is the foundational force from which electricity arises. Right or wrong, right? Electricity, family, does not exist independently. It is a practical expression of magnetic interactions at the quantum and molecular levels. Okay. All right. Understand, family, that magnetism itself has multiple quantum forms. All right. Conventional magnetism generated by minerals act on similar materials. All right. While unipolar magnetic fields, described as directional and dynamic, right, can influence all forms of matter. Really, gravity, fam, is presented as one such manifestation. Directed magnetic fields can also account for levitation and certain healing phenomena historically labeled miracles, which involve the transfer of organized biomagnetic energy, okay, rather than supernatural intervention. Magic, the first science, huh? Following a pause in communications, updates are given, alrighty, regarding renewed authorization for contact. The system known as Nibiru is have said to be released back onto its original trajectory with a projected passage later in the year. Alright? But then delays were attributed to intervention by the galactic community, right? The GC, which has previously moderated tectonic and solar activity to prevent exploitation of natural disasters by Earth's governing elites with the release of the system. Alright? Understand that. Alright, so artificial controls over planetary stress were lifted. Increased volcanic activity was expected not only on Earth, but as well Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn, along with heightened solar instability due to gravitational interaction with its binary companion climate. Volatility on Earth was anticipated to intensify, including extreme precipitation, widespread drought, ice mass loss in Antarctica, and accelerated geological activity along fault lines. Alright, now warnings were issued about the use of military conflict as a pretext for abandoning populations in disaster-affected regions. Unity among people across all ethnicities was emphasized as the only countermeasure to systematic collapse, likening humanity to cells within a planetary body that must cooperate to heal disease rather than contribute to self-destruction, right? References made to underground bases jointly expanded by multiple non-human civilizations, alright? Intended to shelter groups identified likely to be abandoned. Reports of so-called nightwalkers are attributed to a bane insectoid species known as the Zigs, right? They're zigzags, right? Described as highly intelligent, telekinesis, and non-hostile. Typically operating in freshwater reserves, alright? Concerns raised by remote viewers about catastrophic futures, okay? You know, such as media impacts or, you know, magnetosphere collapse. And, you know, that's one thing to really look at here, family. Overstand that you can't lie in the spirit. So whatever it has to contain to your eternal existence or what created that, right, and creation around it, they can't lie to you about. So all these damn flat earthers, brother, it's called a magnetosphere. Learn your shapes, brother. Learn your shapes, alright? So the magnetosphere collapsed and reframed as perception of probabilistic energy patterns rather than fixed outcomes, right? These visions, family, represent potential timelines, alright? Because overstand, Israel, if you were driving down the road and was, you know, about to go left but took a right, do overstand the you in your head took that left in a whole nother dimension, okay? Really overstand everything is happening at the same time, at the same place, just vibrating on different levels of projection or dimensions or vibrations, right? So your perception, your awareness, family, right? So these visions represent potential timelines generated within the planet's energetic field, right? Which is shaped collectively, right? We all are one, right? By human consciousness. One is the only number, right? Even 0 and 1 is just 1. Because overstand the circle is only one line, you see? So basically, 1 equals 1. That's an 11. The beginning is the end, and the end is the beginning one. Now, the future in this view is not predetermined, but consciously written through the cumulative biomagnetic influence of its inhabitants. This planetary biomagnetic field functions as signaling layers, broadcasting states of distress or coherence, okay? Into space, right? While geological changes may be inevitable during planetary maturation, right? The quality of future outcomes depends on collective awareness rather than fate, alright? So, overstand, family, now we are giving you the facts to approve your faith, because that faith was only to, you know, keep you aligned, right? As you get these facts, overstand that. This is only used to regulate mass behavior, right? And also teach you what you truly are, God, right? That's what religion is, and spirituality. All of these are tools. Tools, right? Just parts of the body of God. Arm, leg, arm, head. You all